Hey everybody, this is Todd Hazelton with MobileBurn.com, and today we're checking out the T-Mobile Nokia E73 Mode. New phone available today on T-Mobile. It follows in many ways the E72. You'll see a lot of similarities as we go through the phone, mainly the 5 megapixel camera and the new optical pad. So it's sort of an evolutionary upgrade from the E71 and the E71X, which launched on AT&T. So here we'll get started. Quick look at the box. Show you what's inside. Get the phone, battery charger, car charger, hands-free headset, 4GB micro SD card, data cable, start guide, tips and tricks card, SIM card of course, terms and conditions. There's the phone itself. Revisit that next second. Here you have, it comes with a headset, the microphone, small little micro USB cable here, charger with the micro USB cable, little carrying case, there's the phone receiving message, and a car charger which you can plug into the cigarette adapter in your car. Let's see the manuals here. We have tips and tricks, getting started guide, safety instructions, the SIM card terms and conditions. Alright, here we are with the phone powered up now. See, we have the home screen. Now I have it set up. There's an email setup icon. There's Gmail, which I set up, my work account, calendar appointments. This is a test for a task that I had, and then a search. This lets you search throughout the phone or the internet. So it's sort of a universal search. Here you can see we can search applications, messages, calendar entries, etc. One thing I noted in my review, and I'll say it here, you can see these hardware keys, the soft keys, they're just standard on all of the E-series devices. This top one here feels real chintzy. You can hardly tell that I'm pushing it. Not sure if you can hear it on the video, but you can hear this like clicking noise. Feels like it's just unsettled a little bit, so that's bothered me. Before I forget, while I'm talking about hardware though, we'll go around the phone here. See the QWERTY keyboard, similar to what you found on the E71, E71X, E72. Now it's here on the E73 mode. Couple things I like about it. Simple key also doubles as a Bluetooth activator there. If you hold the space bar down, it actually turns on the light as a flashlight. Here, I'll show you. I'm holding the space bar, so that's kind of neat. If you're looking for your keys, even with the phone locked like that, that'll work. Other thing, you can quickly silence it by holding the control key here. And then I like these shortcuts to get home, to your calendar, address book, and messages. Moving around the device, here you have the micro SD card slot as well as the micro USB ports. These are really hard to open, kind of a pain in the butt. But you know, protective hatches there. Comes with a 4GB card. Maybe the back of the phone, you have a 5 megapixel camera with an LED flash, and this nice metal cover. It's really premium, feels really nice. Volume keys here. Nothing on the bottom. Power button and the 3.5mm headphone jack up top. Back cover is pretty easy to remove. You just hold this latch here, pop it off, and there's the battery. SIM card tray is right there. Alright, we briefly went over the home screen earlier while I was going through these tasks before getting into hardware, but I want to go over here. These are customizable shortcuts here, and depending on which mode you are in, that's why it's called the E73 mode, and this is not a new feature. It was on the E71 and E72. You can click this button up here, and it'll switch between your two pre-set up user interfaces. So here's first time use. We're switching mode. So it's great for work and play. So you have one, say here, the shortcuts have changed. I have Maps, a camera, Facebook, my music player. So say this is my play mode, but then I get to work, and I got to switch to my work account, my work appointments, and this all comes up now. And you can see all the icons have changed, as well as the tasks. I now have my work calendar popping up, everything I need for work. We'll go back to personal. Now here's one of my bigger complaints, and this is just, overall with Symbian S60, is that I feel like it's getting stale. This is a user interface here. It reminds me a lot of a feature phone now. We're digging through menus to get to media, going back in the control panel. It just, in the age of Android devices where you have home screens, with customizable widgets, and even, some of the other Symbian devices, the N97 has home screen widgets. It's starting to just feel stale. I wish there were multiple screens to switch between, widgets on the home screen. But overall, if you're used to Symbian S60, nothing's changed here. It's all the same. But in general, and it's the same problem with RIM, I'd like to see an updated interface. Anyhow, so we'll go through quick contact system. Adding a new contact, you can add first, last name, mobile number, email, video call, internet telephone company, job title. So pretty robust offering there. But again, as I was saying, with some of the more advanced operating systems, you don't get the automatic syncing of Facebook contacts or Twitter, which is nice, and they all have the associated picture from Facebook with them. It'd be great to see on a phone like this and on this size, but fortunately I feel like the user interface here is holding it back a little bit. Here's the OV store for downloading applications. You'll see there's a couple here. There's OV Maps navigation. This is free. Voice guided turn-by-turn directions. Pretty solid. And otherwise, there's Telenav, $9.99 a month with T-Mobile. Feature I like here is IM. This actually lets you add AIM, Messenger, Yahoo, Google Talk, or MySpace IM accounts, and you can actually switch between the tabs. Here you can see I'm switching between AIM and Google Talk there. Pretty nice. You can stay in touch with everybody really quickly. Email setup's very easy. If I wanted to do a new mailbox here, you'll see that I can do Yahoo Mail, Gmail, Windows Live, Hotmail, Mail for Exchange, Lotus Notes, Traveler, or other for POP or IMAP accounts. I'll show you the web browser really quick here. I frequently find that I hit the M when I mean to hit the N on this phone. Here's our mobile site. Now if we go to the full site, you can see T-Mobile's data speeds here in New York City are pretty solid, so I'm moving at a rapid pace here. And here's our full HTML site. The optical pad here makes it easy to pan around, although I prefer to just hold it. This is the best way to move around a phone, is to go to the page overview that I just selected. Easiest way to move around a full HTML web page. Kind of here we'll focus on the news and go through the news. So a WebKit based web browser, which you quickly go through your history as such as well. So in terms of you're on T-Mobile and you're considering the 9700, the BlackBerry 9700 Bold, you're not going to get this kind of web browser, so that's where the E73 Mode is ahead of the game a little bit, at least against RIM and their BlackBerry services. So camera, it's a 5 megapixel camera. So we'll take a picture of a watch really quick here. So it has autofocus, although it didn't appear to autofocus that time. Try again. There we go, a bit of a better shot, but the flash is off there. But a pretty good camera. You can geotag it using the GPS. Sometimes in the dark I've noticed it's grainy and has some green tint to it, but overall not bad. Here you can see Facebook, and it's under applications with Twitter. Unfortunately, those are more just of shortcuts to the web. You'll see that this is just going to launch the web browser and bring me to Facebook's homepage, not an actual application there. Again, you can find some alternatives in the OV store. Go into media here. Here's the FM radio. That'll require the headphones that are plugged in. Alright, we don't have any songs on the phone just yet. Here we'll go through the gallery of photos. Just pretty quick here. Actually, seeing that album art makes me wonder if there was music back there. We'll double check. Here we go. So we'll play. So there you go. Pretty standard media player on most of Nokia's devices. You get the album art, music, leave it in the background. Here you have it on the home screen. Pull it up again real quick. Alright, so that's a quick overview of the Nokia E73 Mode on T-Mobile. It's available today. This is Todd Hazelton with MobileBurn.com.